Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Someone needs to hear this message from Spirit and it just keeps coming through so strong. So I'm just going to change my structure up a bit with how I do YouTube. And sorry for my regular subscribers because I've been a bit absent lately. I've had a lot going on my end. Now, at the moment, you're going through a transformation, okay? And you've been working through a lot of layers. You've been doing a lot of clearing, and I'm talking like a lot of childhood clearing and a lot of past life stuff. So if you've noticed in your dreams or in your meditations, maybe premonitions, and you're having lots of like bleed through things that are coming through that you don't quite understand what's going on, it may seem like dense dark energy. Just know that's just old stuff that's being cleared from you right now, okay? And the message right now is to be really, it's really important that as this stuff is clearing out of you, is just stay super present with it. Be present and just observe it, and it will shift through. And you'll notice on your body as well, you're probably noticing that you're having sensations in your body as these energies are clearing, okay? So you're feeling the pulls and tugs, particularly in the womb area, okay, guys and women, okay? That's just old energy being cleared. So it's important to just allow that to clear, because you've been doing the inner work, you've been doing the shadow work, and presence is where it's at. And when you're present, that's when a lot of the stuff can be cleared. Try not to get caught up in your head, because this whole new age spiritual community wants you to understand all the time what all this is about. And we don't need to go back and visit all these different past lifetimes and stuff and re-traumatize ourselves, okay? This will naturally happen. Things will naturally come up, okay, for processing as you ascend, okay? So it's just a natural process. You don't need to push for that, okay? You don't need to go and try and bust your head and figure that out. Just go with the flow and just let everything just shift as it's supposed to. And keep clearing your energy. Just keep clearing your energy, okay? So work with the light, okay? I work with the sun a lot. You can bring the sun energy in, down through your crown. See it coming down through your crown, okay? And bring it down, all the way down through all your chakras, and cleanse and purify just with your intention, okay? That's good enough, okay? Or just see a big beam of light. So just clear and clear and clear, constantly clear. Because when we're releasing these energies, okay, we can get a lot of energies like stuck in our aura, in our energy field, in our home, in our sacred space, in your car, in your workplace, or wherever, okay? And children as well right now. If you have kids, okay, teach the kids right now. It's really important. Teach them clearing, how to clear. Working with the light, you can give them crystals and, you know, like selenite ones and stuff like that, to teach them how to clear and use, like, say, like sage, like sacred smoke, that's sage, you know. Just go and smudge the kids and teach them that, because right now the kids are really struggling at the moment. It's been going on for a while, it's nothing new, guys, but the kids have really been struggling with their mental health. And what happens is, when they're struggling with their mental health and they're going through their process of ascension, okay, because a lot of the babies now that had come in over the last 10 or so years are really, they're very activated, their DNA is very high strand, so they come in already on a high frequency, they're already ascending, okay? So teach them those basics. So what's happening is that they're upgrading, okay? Their DNA is upgrading, they're being purified, they're ascending. And what's happening is they're struggling with their own internal stuff, okay, trying to process and work through that. Hey guys, welcome. But then also, because they're so sensitive, they're picking up on the other stuff at school from all the other kids as well. So teach them those clearing techniques, okay? Not from a place of fear, from a place of spiritual hygiene. We teach the kids, okay, yes, okay, we need to wash our hands before we eat food and after we use the bathroom and stuff. So teach them now the spiritual hygiene, okay? We clear our energy like this, okay? And hugging the trees, connecting to the trees, and keeping nice and grounded, because that's going to help keep them, okay, nice and clear. And it's important for you right now, as we're going through this shift, as we're clearing, and you're, like I said before, we're clearing out a lot of old stuff. So it's important to keep clearing your energy. So jump on YouTube and go find some good frequencies that you resonate with, some good crystal singing bowls, okay? And put that sort of music on. The meditation or the shamanic drumming is very, very soothing. It's very clearing and it's very grounding. Just put that on, and you can put that on just as you zen out, put it in your sacred space, light a candle, and put that on when you go to sleep, because it will help this process. Because when we are purging and we're purifying and we're clearing, I'm talking, we're clearing layers, my friends, okay? We're clearing stuff from lifetimes and lifetimes. Like I said earlier, okay? It's important, okay, that we just keep clearing our energy. You may wake up in the middle of the night, and some of you may resonate with this. You may wake up in the middle of the night, you're having pulling sensations, like you're feeling things being pulled out of you. This is the old energies being released from you, being released from your aura, released from your mental body, okay? And all that mind chatter, the mind gets real loud sometimes, okay? You're noticing, you're very present, you're watching the ego, you know what's your thoughts and what's not your thoughts, you know what's spirit, you know what's the ego, okay? But also sometimes, it gets louder. So when it gets louder, that's when you have to stay super present, because if not, you get caught up in that, and then you're going to start to worry, okay? You're going to start to feel overwhelmed, and you're like, what's going on, okay? Another thing as well that's coming through as well, is there's big changes and shifts on the horizon, and right now it's been so dense and dark and heavy for you that is preparing you for this next chapter. Okay, it's preparing you, because you can't move on to the next chapter with all the old stuff that you've been holding on to. And I'm getting a theme around like exes as well, people, ex-friends or ex-spouses or something like that. Those energies may be coming up to the surface. Maybe you need to cut cords. Maybe you just need to have a look. Is there still, what's the thread there? Maybe there's something that you're still holding on to. Maybe you're still holding on to some form of resentment or anger or something with that person. So just observe it, just witness it, okay? Clear it out, okay? You recognize it. Awareness is everything, okay? Then come back into your heart space, okay? Because we can't move forward into the new energy, into this new chapter, holding on to that old stuff, okay? And people are going to test you right now. Enforce your boundaries at this time, okay? Strengthen your boundaries at this time. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to get back into your cave, into your pyramid, and just do you, because your energy is sacred, okay? And a lot of people aren't on this walk. A lot of people aren't walking this path. So it's important for you to honor yourself and to honor your boundary, okay? So keep moving forward, and don't feel bad because you need to put your phone on Zen mode. Don't feel bad because you need to cut cords with people because you aren't resonating with people anymore. You're going to start to notice with people in your life, people always coming and going and shift. Things are always shifting and changing all the time. I'm talking so fast. I have so much energy running through me right now that you're no longer going to resonate. You're going to be a vibrational mismatch because you're trying to get to this point here on your chapter, but some people, they're not. They want to stay stagnant and they're sitting there, and it's one love still. It's one love. Stay in your heart, stay compassionate. It's one love, but you need to let go, okay? And we move forward. And this is, it's mastering non-attachment at this time, okay? We're no longer attached, because people come into our lives, come and serve us, people come and go. So when you know that, you're no longer attached, okay? Heart stuff, I'm getting stuff around the heart stuff, a lot of stuff with the heart, grief, sadness, and sorrow. Allow that to purify. Just keep allowing it to purify. I know sometimes we don't want to feel that discomfort and stuff, but it needs to be felt for it to be healed, for it to shift. So when you can recognize that sadness, that sorrow, that grief is coming up to the surface, allow yourself, okay? I'm going to allow myself to feel this, okay? Be present, my friends. Please be present, okay? Because the portal to your ascension, the gateway to your ascension is through your heart. It's not through all this stuff that all this nonsense spiritual community is going on about. It's through your heart. It's an inside job. The only way through is through. Okay, so when you're feeling discomfort, and know that spirit is around you, your ancestors that walk with you. You are your ancestors. You have a whole team of light backing you. When you walk into the room, when you walk into a space, whatever you do, everything you do, you wake up, you do your yoga, you hit the gym, you're making your food, your ancestors are there. Okay, when you look into the mirror, that's the thing as well. Learning to love yourself more at this time, because that's going to expand your heart even more. When you look into the mirror and you're picking your flaws because of your eyes or your nose or your features or whatever, look into the mirror and know, actually, because you are your ancestors. You carry different features and everything from your ancestors. So that's going to, when you look in the mirror and recognize that, then you're going to see, okay, you're going to deepen that sense of self-love. This is what this is about. You deepen that sense of self-love for yourself, okay? And nurturing you more. Because then when you get up every day and you rise, okay, now you're in that self-love frequency. It's a very different frequency. It's a high frequency, and you may not be used to it, but you'll get used to it, okay? You're going to embody self-love more and more from the actions that you do every single day, from the people that you're around, from how are you honoring yourself on a daily, okay? And journaling is a big thing as well, okay? Journal, just write down whatever's coming to you, because there's going to be profound messages, and you may feel, I don't have anything to write down. That's fine. Put the pen and pad there. I've got books everywhere here, okay? and you just write what comes to you, because there's going to be a perspective shift for you that's going to help you right now, this part of your journey. Like I said earlier, you've been sitting in it and it's been thick and it's been heavy and it's dense, and you're thinking, you feel like there's no way out of this, but there is an opening for you. You just have to slow down, because it's like Spirit's got you in this holding space right now for you to complete this cycle, to complete this chapter of what needs to be cleared for you right now. Okay, it's about letting go. So this is what this chapter is about here, but there's an opening for you that's coming. So when you sit there, okay, and you're zenning out and you know your ancestors all around you and you're journaling, you realize, yeah, okay, cool, this is just a holding space right now that's preparing me for the next chapter. And it's all about balance as well. So bringing our mind, body, and spirit back to perfect balance, okay? Coming back to balance. It's important. Teas, bring in herbal teas, bring in the herbs that are going to, because herbs hold a high vibration because they're close to the earth. So if you're struggling and you're the one that's struggling at night, you're tossing and turning at night, look at the different herbal teas like chamomile, like lavender, even the oils, essential oils like lavender oil, okay, soothing, okay, it's going to soothe you and calm your central nervous system down, because the adrenal glands are too cranked up. So this is going to resonate with some of you, okay? The adrenal glands are too cranked up because of all the purging and all the purifying, and then you're in your head so much, you're stressing. No, actually, no, I need to trust more. This is about trust. This is about balance. This is about clearing right now and making a way. There's an opening coming now. It's making a way for a new chapter. So it's an exciting time for you, my beautiful friends, okay? And that's all that's coming through. So please drop me a comment below, guys, and let me know how you guys are doing, okay? And with my YouTube, sorry, I'm going to get some water here. With my YouTube, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, YouTube is just weird because I don't really know what's going on, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And I've observed other YouTubers channels when they have like so many subscribers, but then their view count is really, really low and stuff. And with my channel, a lot of my subscribers and people who I know personally don't receive my notifications and stuff. So go on and check your notifications, okay? Check the notifications, put them on all, and then you'll be notified. But what I'm going to do is just start being a bit more spontaneous like this, because I've been going through a big shift myself. And that's the thing as well, my friends, okay? The more that you heal, the more that you clear, okay? Your psychic abilities, okay, your clairvoyant abilities, everything is going to enhance. That's another thing I need to say as well, okay, is we're working with the womb space because we're clearing all the old traumas here that we held in our womb, okay? So it's clearing that energy there, and how we can shift that energy there. It's not just through yoga as well. Certain poses in yoga, it opens the hips up, okay, and guys too, okay, opens the hips up, so we're freeing space in the womb space here for our kundalini energy to flow. But hula hooping, and guess what I want to say? I have a hula hoop, okay? And the hula hooping is really good. So you just hula hoop, and you don't need to be good at it. You'll get there. You just hula hoop, because then you're moving your hips and you're shifting things. Energy is going to shift like this, okay? You're going to shift it. So get a hula hoop, or just stand there and dance and just like spin your hips like that. So you're moving, and dancing's real good for that. So we can break up, okay, free up that energy there. And another good thing as well for that is a selenite. I've got lots of selenite. Is get like a selenite wand, okay? Because selenite is good for clearing, okay? As when you're resting, when you're laying there just zenning out and you're resting, or you're laying in bed, get a selenite wand, okay? And just lay with it over your womb space like that, because it's going to help you clear a lot of energy there, okay? And when energy gets cleared, just observe, because you have thoughts, lots of thought forms, okay? Lots of old thought forms that are coming forward from the subconscious mind, okay? And even stuff, you don't even need to make sense of it, okay? Because the minute you get in your head, you'll push it back down. As it comes up, let it come up, let it arise, let it, watch it, observe it. Like I say, observe it like clouds in the sky. They're just thoughts, okay? It's just old energies, energy trying to shift. So when you're doing that, okay, just keep observing so things can shift. But when you bring resistance and you try to push away, you feel uncomfortable, you're pushing against these thought forms and stuff, okay? A lot of energies are dense right now, okay? You may feel that you're being psychic attacked. If you're being psychic attacked, just drop into your heart more. What I mean by dropping into your heart more is just being compassionate, okay? You don't need to sit there and look at all these energies, these dense energies, is all demons and all that. Yes, we can call them demons. It's just labels, it's just words. Energy is energy. There's high vibration energy, there's low vibration energy, Okay, but what we can do is just observe it. And you get to the point where you no longer fear. You've transcended all the fear because you know there's nothing to fear because you're a spiritual warrior. There's nothing to fear. So when you got these demons, these shades, these low vibrating energies up in your face, you're looking at them like, what? There's nothing that can break you. There's nothing that can shake you. Why? Because you're not the ego. You're not the mind. You're spirit embodied, having this human experience. You're returning back home now, coming back to your heart space. So you've got all these things going on. You feel like everything is against you. No, come back in, remember who you are. There's a beautiful divine plan for you. Right now, this is where you're growing. Right now, this is where you're shifting all those old ass energies. Right now, okay, what you're learning here, what you're taking, these lessons here is going to help you later on in your future. And just keep coming back now. It's all about balance. Watch the body. Watch the diet. What are you putting in your body? The stuff that's coming in the body that shouldn't be in the body, okay? Observe, have a look. There's something you're reacting to, but you're still eating it. Bin it, okay? Have a look. Have a look. Okay, and there's someone around in the crowd, there's someone around in the close circle who's not being legitimate for you, who doesn't have the best interest for you. You already know who they are, but your ego keeps telling you, oh, no, you already know, okay? So snip the cords, walk away, have stronger boundaries, enforce those boundaries, and that's it. You'll be good, okay? Hi, Daza. Our land of seven lakes. How you doing, brother? Plants are our friends. Be excellent to our fellow life forms. Thank you. I discovered these two beautiful new trees recently. Oh, these trees. I don't know what type of tree they are. I need to go and do some research, but they're actually closed off around this big fence, which is annoying because I just want to jump the fence and hug the tree. But these trees are so sacred. Every time I ride my bike, I go past it and I look at the tree and I just draw in the tree energy. So trees are very sacred. So keep using nature to clear. Hi, Laurie P. Good to see you here, sister. I saw this same worker in the grocery working in 3 different areas at the same time. Am I seeing 3 timelines at once? I saw the same worker in the grocery working in 3 different areas. Dude, okay. You know how they talk about, that's interesting, Laurie, because they talk about the whole like glitches and stuff in the Matrix. I've been experiencing some weird stuff like that as well. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. So I can't really comment on that, but I know I've experienced some really weird things. Even the other day, I was walking and this guy called me out by this different name, and I turned and he's like, "Oh no, sorry, wrong person. I thought you were such and such because you have like a, what do they call it, doppelganger?" It's like, "Yeah, you got like a twin," and I was like, "That's interesting." So there's lots of weird stuff that happens sometimes, but it is what it is. I try not to get in my head too much about things. Then you just start tripping out, and it's like then you're leaking energy trying to figure it out. The answers will never come to you in your ego, my friends. The answers are always just going to come to you when you're present. So cultivating presence, okay? Hey guys, good to see you guys here. Well, thanks for jumping on the live stream, guys. All right, well, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go hit the gym. I've got legs today. I'm going to train the legs. I hope you guys are all doing well. No, I'm not Kiwi. I'm half Lebanese and I'm half Seychelles Islander. So I get that a lot. Okay, one love, Joe Boy. Sending Joe Boy lots of love. Okay, my beautiful friends, stay in the highest vibration of love and light. Stay in your heart. And we're going to the motherfucking top. That's what I'm trying to say. One love.